And we're back.
In the real universe, where Jill didn't dress appropriately for the job she has.
And Barry didn't make terrible jokes about sandwiches.
Jokes that Capcom would keep going for all of eternity.
Indeed.
Well, not all of eternity, but they reference it still.
Constantly.
I think it's what, in Dead Rising?
It's brought up multiple times in Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. Barry tells everybody that story.
Yes, and Moira complains about Moira complains to everybody about Barry telling everybody that joke.
Moira complains about Barry being a dad. Oh man, Barry's dad jokes are probably the worst.
Oh god, yeah. Barry is still the best character in this series, though.
Like, who would walk any further than that?
This is what the guy that wrote that note actually sounds like now, by the way.
Now he sounds more like itchy tissy.
Alex's most favorite note in the entire Resident Evil series.
Yes, hello, it is me.
Zombie!
Neat. For some reason there's a battery in the locker.
I'm sure if you just pick a random spot in this house and look inside it, you'll, as likely as not, find a random battery laying around.
Not a stun gun battery.
True.
No. Oh, that was just a regular zombie, sorry.
It's not even a crimson head, man. Zombie just like, hey, I was ah!
I forgot I had to use a sword key on this door too. So I can finally fucking get rid of it.
Yay, no more sword key.
It's a pretty strange door for a doorway to a kitchen.
It really is. I was going to say it doesn't make sense, but that would be redundant at this point.
And somebody was cutting meat with a dagger.
Not typically what you use those for. It's kind of like using a katana to slice carrots.
And fruit.
And fruit.
But, you know, Man-at-Arms does that all the time.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. If you don't work on the Man-at-Arms videos, then you probably don't need to be cutting fruit with weapons.
God, fucking perspective in this game. And nothing to interact with. And nothing else to pick up.
And then
A zombie out of nowhere. I'm hungry. There is plenty of rotten meat in there.
True.
Coming down for a late night snack.
Too bad he wants a Jill sandwich.
Number of times Jill has tripped and fallen backwards, 3. Well, actually no, I think that's 2. Zombie lying there dying again like, I just wanted a brownie. Corners. I'm guessing maybe, like, I should think the window down the hallway next to Kenneth's body is actually open, so that could be how that one got in.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You got the fire emblem. Wait.
Wait, no, that wrong game.
You got a rock. A Chaos Emerald. And then Jill's all like, Chaos Control, right out of this game.
Well, that would be an appropriate response to being stuck in this game.
Or in this situation in general.
I wonder how they rendered the reflections on the floors.
And then I was like, I suppose I'll go use the closet key.
Ah, yes.
This key to this door that is actually a picture. It has no handle or keyhole.
I totally forgot that was there until it was pointed out to me again.
But do I want to change? Nah. I'm good.
So, I forget, how do you get the secret costumes in this game?
You just have to beat the game.
Ah.
One costume per time you beat the game. And the BSAA ones are unlocked by default, I believe.
Ah. You can't do that, Jill. You would create a time paradox.
Notably, Jill's Resident Evil 3 outfit actually already has holsters on it and everything. So it's just like, I just like to be prepared when I go out clubbing.
Well, I mean, she is a cop. If she were, say, a detective instead of a special forces member, she could probably dress like that if she chose.
Somebody was blowing a whistle.
It was you, wasn't it, you bitch?
I like how it's literally just called chemicals to use on plants.
I forgot what it changes to if you read the label.
I believe just herbicide.
Ah, herbicide.
I'd go with weed killer, but that's just me. And then I thought about it, and then I went and did it. But then I was like, nah, let's not. I had a suspicion that if I went in there and tried to get the shotgun, the game would just kill me.
I think for Jill, if I remember correctly, you can go back inside and put the shotgun back.
I think as long as you have the shotgun with you, you can go back in. Haha, absolutely not! I didn't kill that one that long ago, though.
I don't remember you coming in here previously.
No, I did. You have to go this way anyway.
I'm probably just forgetting.
No crimson heads in here, though, because all the bodies are burnt.
Thanks, Barry. You're a real stand-up guy.
In parentheses, just like, again.
Not gonna help you if you get yourself made into a sandwich, though. Try to avoid that. Well, no point carrying that around anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck it. There's no bodies around to really burn yet.
There is another use for the lighter, though, isn't there?
Yes. To light the fireplace in that one room.
To get the map?
Yeah.
Do you get the map?
Yes, I do get the map. That's
Ah.
what I'm about to do. I'm not paranoid about Crimson Heads being there, by the way.
Perish the thought.
It's just a safety precaution.
You play enough Resident Evil, you learn to aim the moment you walk into a room. Because if there's an enemy off camera, you will automatically turn to face them. And then you know to pull the fucking trigger and blow their asses away.
But only if you have auto aim set. Lighter's good enough to start a fire on some blocks, but not good enough to burn a corpse. Without the aid of kerosene.
Yes. So I really don't understand what the point of this fireplace is. Like, why have a plate there that gets red hot when there's a fire going?
Because it looks cool.
As if there weren't enough fire hazards in this mansion. Jesus Christ.
Well, they do have fucking kerosene everywhere, so it's not like they really care at this point.
I mean, yeah, it would probably be better to just burn the whole place down, but... It's like... I can't even say who thought up this place, because I know who thought up this place.
Poor George Trevor. See, the thing of it is, like... Even before the beginning of the game, for, like, what? I think the first zombie attacks happened in, like... I forget how long was it before they went to investigate? Like, a couple weeks, at least.
Yeah, it was a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months.
So there's been, like, a pack of zombies and Cerberus just roaming around in the fucking forest outside Raccoon City. So it's not like burning the mansion down would fix it.
No. Pretty much have to nuke the entire site from orbit.
Although this kind of raises the question, like, when they find the victims, how come they haven't turned into zombies at that point?
That is a good question. I mean, the transformation does tend to take whatever amount of time the plot deems necessary.
But then again, you never actually see these zombies with, like, torn out throats or anything. So maybe just, like, even tearing out the throat is enough to kill it?
Maybe. It could be the victims were all brutalized to the point where they could not revive.
That's the most likely scenario.
So I never could really figure out what order this puzzle goes in. Those pictures in the back of the room are so indistinct, I can't make them out.
Yeah, there is an order, but I don't know what it is either, so prepare to watch me push statues for like a solid minute. That's how Jill knew she did it. She's like, hot damn. Yeah, sure. Let's dink around with the box for a minute.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Nope.
You forgot which button to push, didn't you?
Yeah, you just had to push the two sun ones. I would have known if I just looked at the fucking top of the box to begin with, but I always kind of forgot. Because, like, every other time I play this game, like, I just hit two buttons and it would open.
And there he gets it.
Yeah, if I had just fucking stopped to read the instructions. You did it, dumbass.
You did the thing. What was that one from?
Fire Emblem.
Ah. Nice move, dumbass.
You got an ugly ass mask. You know, just in case. Where's the fucking last place I have to use that key? I forget.
That is a good question. One to which I do not have an immediate answer.
Also dead.
Richard,
But of course.
what happened? You're wounded.
You think?
Whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
How did you even get in here?
Big snake
That wound looks
And it had to
pretty
be
bad, to be fair.
poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There's like entire chunks of his arm missing.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay?
Bet you feel
You're
like a
gonna make
dumbass now, don't you, Richard?
Thanks.
This really just does beg the question: is how does anybody get into any of these rooms if they're all locked?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to save that question for next time on Radical Bromance.
The answer is windows.